I have the YouTube video in the background. Hi, everybody. Give me one moment because you're going to hear a little bit of an echo, and I want to hopefully prevent that. Oh, Daedalus is first. Hello, David. Oh, I'm so glad you've made it safely back to California. Nemo is second. Hooray.
Oh, wow. For some reason, these are not like showing up on my phone. Oh, no, they're
there we go.
Taking their time.
Everybody.
Got it. Hello.
Oh, Fles.
Fles.
Oh, I didn't see that L there. A little sneaky guy.
Furst.
First. Oh, goodness. Well, today, we are doing orthography stuff and kind of, I think we only have a couple of more glyphs. We could crank it out today if we're on the moment. But I think kind of like, it's good to be back on Booba. It's been a minute since I was here. Yeah, so we're gonna have a good back time. Hey. I'm glad, Juno, you are feeling empowered enough. I'm gonna go first. I also have a new computer and a new browser, so I hope that my camera looks just as fantastic, if not better.
When you said I hope, I was like, why are you talking about AI now?
Okay, so Jonathan, there's a data center being built both like on my commute to work and kind of like in a township near us. And when I say it, I can basically now direct the ad that they have been running for this like specific data center. I want to lose it. I'm like, oh, here she comes. And I'll walk down like the little main street, and ooh, it's the child. Ooh, it's the fire department, because we're not going to have to pay for those. And it's just like, oh my god, I'm tired. I'm just tired of hearing about it. And it's like, it's the oversaturation that's just driving me insane.
Yeah, it's so much all the time. I really don't know how to interpret this comment from David. I really don't.
Is Citizen Kane like kind of like a? I mean, I understand the pun here, I mean, but I also don't know.
I think I don't know. It's hard to take that as anything other than a pointed remark. But I don't know what direction the point is facing.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
7,
5, 6, 7,
oh, wait, 8,
9.
Is that, well, that dash is not anything, is it?
I think this is the vowel initial glyph.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, yeah. Then yes.
So
I must have miscounted before then.
I think it's likely going to start with a schwa. I'm gonna really try and like enunciate that little vowel there. I'm doing my best out here.
No, that one was good. That was fine. Mm-hmm. We'll know if David stops commenting that you've done it wrong. But
let's see. I think I'm going to duplicate this little guy just to kind of help me go about like organizing my thoughts, so I don't have to go like back and forth and scroll for all of you. I just want to be sure that we don't have any like the words that we do come up with that they aren't already in. I highly doubt if they would be, but redundancy is my favorite thing.
Well, last time we had some like candidate words. I don't know if those are listed anywhere. Is there a list of nouns specifically, or I guess we can just go to the proto word list and go from there.
We could do. Right. I'm going to go up to the sparkle zone then, because there's some good roots up there. Kind of big ones.
Forms without meanings, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I think I will also say it has been like, when I say it has been like 3-4 weeks since I've looked at this document. Like, I'm not joking.
I didn't even have it open last time I was here, so I'm already ahead of where I was.
Okay, I don't think there's any sort of
like waiting
list here. Lovely. But yeah, I think let's start with that kind of schwa initial.
Oh no! No!
I know.
Lose David.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let's see. I think
I don't remember like what order things are in this document, so I'm just like all over the place.
That's very fair.
So we have our list of the sounds that still need
Oh,
glyphs. We
wait,
have
never
our list
mind.
of words, and we have a few forms.
Yes. I just realized that I think that dash Jonathan is actually like a placeholder because there is an obligatory consonantal onset, so nothing is going to be starting.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering but like it's been so long since we started this, I don't remember like how this was supposed to work. But
Yeah. Perfect.
why is it there though, and not like at the bottom of the column? I don't
Anyway, I agree with that.
know. Okay,
How
so
bizarre.
I'm.
How
Oh,
bizarre.
here's the script. Okay.
Okay.
So let me just make a note for myself on like a piece of paper so I don't have to scroll around the document a million times,
Yes, I
which
know.
sounds we still need. So that's P, well, pa, cha,
Pa, cha,
pa,
pa,
nga,
sha,
sha, ha,
sham, ha,
ha,
and
ra.
ra.
1,
I
2, 3,
say,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. We count on the dash.
And
Let's start with the R then, because I just want to make sure we get all of the proximates out of the way so we can not have to worry about them anymore.
so looking at our words that we already have, flock of birds and pile are the two nouns. There's also the verb to see, which I think came up last time because I was saying
that's
it could just
true.
be like an I, but I've done that before and it's kind of boring. Also, do we need 12 post-it notes? Is that like a thing we should have?
12 post-it notes. Oh, I'm looking at chat.
Caleb. Yeah. I don't. I mean, is that
Maybe because like I'm sharing like my screen, so like it's not all kind of like in there and such as like kind of like post-it notes for like on Macs. I don't know. Um I do think
okay?
I don't know. I do think that like because of patterns, and I like patterns, that we have oo, e. So I think this being an ah just feels, I don't know, right, but also just whatever. But definitely
Hold on. Let
go
me
ahead.
go to where you are because when I look at StreamYard, the chat is like right over the part
Mm,
of the chart we were looking at. Oh, ra. Okay, got it.
yeah.
Well, okay, so do we not like the idea of I'm looking at my document. I don't know at what point we want to share that. I don't have I remember we talked about ra last time as well, those were the possibilities, right? Pile,
Yeah.
I guess, is kind of vague.
Yeah. Flock feels
And
like
flock is awkward for, I mean, it could be like, I don't know. I'm thinking of the stereotypical like kids drawing. There's just a bunch of V's, but
yeah, and plus we already have like two roots from birds.
that is true. That leaves of the current words C, so it could be like an I. We have a potentially I-ish looking glyph already, which would be the persimmon one if it's viewed like from above. That is here
That's
we
very
are.
true.
That is this, so on. But we didn't. There were lots of possible forms here. I forgot about the extremely blobby one.
Ooh, it is a very nice one. I do think like with to see either like yeah, it's going to be some sort of I, or it's going to be some sort of like direction, sort of like two things like meeting, and that's just I think that's going to look like the eyes going to look too similar to that, like you said, but also like I think if how do I phrase this, if like there's like more than one participant in the glyph, it could get kind of like large fast, and I guess
I'm
more complex
also
faster.
okay. So it doesn't look like there is a noun for I yet, but I feel like that could also be potentially confusing.
Yeah.
Where if it represents the idea of seeing, but you're drawing an eye, then I feel like everything else so far is a noun that we're using.
I also
And
agree.
it I mean it could work, but yeah.
Okay.
So one other thing before we get too deep into this one though, I
Do it.
noticed is one of the ones on our list was P, and we actually did work on that one last time.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't settle on anything. It was flower or bunch of bananas. I think we just didn't. I think that was the last one we did.
Okay.
And I had actually, speaking of a bunch of V's for flock of bird, but this was, oh God, what was the name of the flower? Do you remember?
I didn't watch it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch my own stuff. I'm like Bibi Zahara Benet. I do the streaming, I don't watch the streaming.
Wait a minute. What the last time I was here,
Yes.
were you not? I don't.
Maybe I was, but
Or
I
was that one maybe me and Jake?
that was
The
definitely you and
last.
Jake.
Oh, okay. And you still don't watch that.
I mean, like I think I did plop into there, but like I don't like if the time passes, I'm not gonna rewatch it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in any case, this was some kind of a flower,
Yes.
and we will be able to figure
Okay.
that out by reviewing the
Okay.
video if we have to.
Yes.
Or the bananas are possible. And you do see this cursor, right? Yes.
I do see it. Yeah. Everything's
Okay.
good.
So those were both possibilities there. So I just didn't want to forget that before we go and
Okay.
look up a new P. So
But
do you have
yeah.
thoughts on either of these?
I do like the like more so the banana shape
Okay.
than the flower shape. I think like if it is going to kind of be that, maybe it could kind of be like how for this. If we do go like the three V's, I think there's going to be some sort of connection between them that's going to happen.
Yes. I'll be right back.
You're fine. I'm gonna like think of some possibilities, whether or not that does actually kind of merit some coolness. Because like if we start with like the top V, maybe that can kind of like
Yeah, I wanted to get this on some actual paper because this program that I'm using is not ideal for drawing. It's a little bit
mm,
messy and laggy. And so I
mm,
want to, and I accidentally moved things, but I want to see what that might end up looking like if I use an actual
yeah.
physical implement. So, oh boy, that's getting really messy. Yeah, so it's almost, as I do it quickly, it's almost turning into, oh boy, I can't see the screen when this is in front of the camera, but do you see
Yeah,
that at all?
I can see that, and that's a little bit where I was heading at too.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Like
So yeah.
if we lose one of the bumps, it ends up looking very much like one of the glyphs from last season, which I think was the Ka, but I could be misremembering.
It could be.
But I don't know. It sort of loses all resemblance uh to a flower. Oh yeah, so I think, well actually I don't know if Krita would work. Basically this is just Inkscape, which I'm using only because
Mm,
StreamYard doesn't let me share my screen from the iPad as a separate like participant the way that I could do with whatever however you had it before.
yeah.
And so I'm having to like use a computer app instead of a tablet one. And
Mm,
then it's that connection I think that makes it a little bit laggy.
mm.
Um let
Yeah,
me play around with the bananas for a bit.
yeah, because
What were you
like
gonna
I
say?
feel like no, I'm also kind of like planning out like kind of like some like glyphs and such. I was gonna say like I don't think that Y glyph is it might be final, but like it could kind of play off on how those two could be like written. Because we're starting with that same kind of like V. I don't know how I can refer to that, but we start with that V shape and then kind of like maybe some sort of like little doodle off it.
So my first thought with the bananas is that we're going to lose at least one banana, right?
We will lose a banana. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the version with 3 I kind of like. It's sort of like a weird angular backwards E. It's much easier to write, at least for me as a right-handed person, in that direction than reversed, but it's always worth considering the reversed version. And again, I can't quite tell if you can see that or not.
I can. It's almost like okay. I think that's a little more meaningful too.
So it's sort of and then the little middle one.
Yeah,
which also could get lost or disconnected, or like, something like this bottom row.
Oh yeah, where is David, so we can see the little Kamikawi glyph that kind of looks vaguely similar to this? It's the one like in his little. Can I scroll down on this?
No, I mean, I believe you. I just. Oh wait. You mean his profile picture one?
Yeah, his little profile picture, because it does look like that, and I do like the look of it.
Oh, I see the little part of it. Oh, he's showering. Okay.
I see. Jesse, if you're watching, be sure he knows we complimented him.
I think that's, man. I think
that's
I'm thinking
solid.
I should just like set up a camera to look down at my desk instead of bothering with an iPad, because this is so much easier. But I don't know if I can do that.
I was going to use our little webcam that we have, but my new computer is too slim. It's Skinny Legend, so it can't fit the normal USB. She needs USB-C. C stands for creativity. And U is for uniqueness. Oh my gosh. I was during the long drive, I was really craving to listen to Supersonic. And like the S is for sophisticated, then the U is for unique. But it's just that good like beat that like so good. There a word for bunch?
That's a good question. Well, we have this for some reason. It's for P. So it's either bananas or bunch.
Punya is a bunch of nanners.
Yep.
Bananas. Do that.
Okay, so at this point I am also leaning towards the bananas. Which is a reversal from before, so that's fun. And one thing I want to keep in mind is that the idea that we had for this script was that, like, at the point we're getting it to sort of medial point for the languages that did diverge and the scripts to diverge as well.
For sure.
So one of the goals was for at that point for it to still, at least most of the glyphs, for them to still resemble the thing they depict and not be quite so abstracted as normally we would get.
I see.
So like I would be okay with having some disconnected parts still. Like if we wanted to do the 3 V's, I think that's like an okay stage. It wouldn't survive that way for much longer, but it's possible. But I think that the 3 banana version is also fine.
I think there's going to be more interesting parallels with the bananas in how those two sort of like writing systems devolve. So I think we do have I think the bananas is going to win out for sure.
Okay. Oh, it's chunky.
Ooh, come on, chunky.
That's fun. So, okay, why are you not?
Oh, Madeline, I'm also going to wish you a welcome home, and I'm glad you got home safely message as well.
Okay, we're just going to be bold from now on.
Always be bold.
So
whatever UI that is, I know there's not some companies slower than that.
It's really not cooperating very well, but I think you get the idea. This is kind of where I was at with that.
Yes.
So the middle banana has been plucked or something like that. Yes. Or, not literally, but it's maybe disconnecting to some degree. Or maybe that's a slightly future development. Maybe we want to leave it.
Kale, I'm also glad you got home safely. I'm glad. I feel like because maybe the trip isn't like as long away for you. Like I feel like Ireland is close to Scotland. Relatively than like stateside. It's like long plane lives. Like
Definitely
that's
none for
wild.
David though.
Yes. And
Jesse,
none
of
for
course,
Venus.
it goes without saying.
Yes.
We're glad Jesse got home safe. No, you did actually say that at the beginning, didn't you?
Oh my god, your flight home was 35 minutes? Is that...
Oh god, I'm gonna be on such a long flight on like very soon this coming weekend. Not looking
Yay! I'm
forward to
so
it.
excited for you.
I'm excited too, but I'm also slightly terrified because, you know,
Yeah,
I
World Cup
still am
weekend
not
is
certain how I'm getting to the airport
terrifying.
and like all that. Anyway,
Wait, did Italy didn't make it to World Cup? Or am I crazy?
you were asking the wrong person.
Oh god, I'm also just done with that whole parlance too. I'm just over it. But yes, let's continue about calling it. It's more important. So we have banana.
Okay, so why don't we enter that into the thing unless you already did.
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we are done and dusted.
Banana's done. Okay,
Yeah.
so I know you said you wanted to do the approximants. I don't remember why you said that. You had a
It would
reason.
just make the whole that whole section complete.
Oh, I see. But my thinking is let's maybe take a look at other ones that we already have words for before we start making new ones. So
That's valid. Okay.
let's take a look at ch. We've got, oh, wait a minute. We totally have this too. Maybe we just didn't. Oh, you know what it was? Okay, town. It started as a glyph for town. And we sort of, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that was village. It's a different word. And in any case, it maybe was turning into house.
Yeah. I think maybe we also had like a double definition. I vaguely remember that we had maybe 2 words for villages and we had to decide one was going to be the larger one.
Yeah, okay. Well, oh, I see. Yes, it says village, small, under, not.
Yep. This definitely was with my doing.
Yes, it was. Okay, so definitely we would want to keep that glyph as small village, I think, considering it is 3 houses or maybe even just 1.
Yeah. And and that's also like a second glyph about like houses. Like it's birds and it's houses.
It is true that these are some very geeky glyphs.
Yes, well.
Look, we here's some
Ooh.
Here's some more booba ones. What else have we got? I feel like this is relatively booba. This is like
that's booba extraordinaire.
Depends on what direction we go with it, but there's some boobosity happening.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. I don't think this is where we're leaving it, but
No, that is. I know what word that's for, and it's a cute pod, but that's going to get reduced fast.
Yeah,
but that's the purpose. Yes.
Okay. Also, I feel like the other scripts we've done have had a lot of curly stuff going on, and I do feel like maybe this one can lean into a slightly different aesthetic. Like I have a tendency, which if you're familiar with some of my other scripts,
Yes, and I share those same tendencies, so that's going to be hard to break.
Yeah.
Let's look at any keywords then.
Yes. What have we got?
The marigold.
Yes.
Marigold.
And we also got shred. So if we want to turn a future meme into a glyph, this is our moment.
I think that the marigold is too ripe.
The problem with marigolds is that they're a bit of a complicated flower. So you either have a lot of detail to draw, or it sort of simplifies into a circle.
Yeah,
I think you did
it would do, wouldn't it? But to what was it to rip into shred? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does nominalization work in this language? Is that a thing you've talked about?
Not in the
I'm
at least in the proto
stage.
Sorry,
can you say it again?
Not in the proto stage, at least.
Okay.
But
I still don't know how I would draw shreds that are identifiable as such, but that was where I was going with that.
I almost like, because we have the glyph for foot, but I'm trying to think, like, could it like attach onto something to shred? Could it be like a combo? And I know this is somewhat
Oh,
like
because like talons
hypothetical.
shredding type thing.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like shredding like
these are
a carrion of some sort.
Mihirung's not terror birds. I don't know what they're. Do they shred a lot? Is it a thing?
I maybe
Okay.
maybe it's all like beakness. Again, I'm not a biologist. This is where I like to like let the fantasy take over.
Yeah, I get that. Um, yeah, I'm not convinced by either marigold or shred. I
I
mean,
mean like
if I wanted to, like, this is the other thing I always wonder with certain flowers. Like, if you look at a wild rose versus like cultivated roses, they look completely different. So, like,
absolutely.
are the marigolds you see, is that just what they look like, or like
Or like
I'm
yeah.
seeing one result on Google that has just 5 petal marigolds that look like a flower that a little kid draws. I'm like, that's possible, but I don't know if
Okay,
that really
that is not what I think marigolds are, insofar that they look like little mini hydrangeas that are yellow.
right. That's what I think.
Okay.
But like, I can't trust. Well, this isn't Google. I'm using DuckDuckGo, but like, I don't know what this dreamstime.com image is like. Do I trust that? How do I know
Uh,
if they know that's a marigold?
I
Wait a
wish we
minute.
could go
Wait.
back on the that wonderful little like USDA website, but we can't do that either.
Does
Can't
the
trust them.
God. iNaturalist has plants too, right? Yes, it does. Oh my goodness. What if I? Where's the where? Marigold.
Thank you, Bib.
Marigolds
Someone
and allies. Oh, there's a whole. Why are there so many different? Oh, it's because there's totally different species that are all called marigolds because this is how we do
thank
things.
you, scientific language. I do want to point out Will's comment about marigolds are tasty. I could imagine
Are
that.
they?
It gives like marigold
Oh,
green, like dandelion green vibes. I also understand that walnuts are really important in like especially like Georgian and the Caucasus cuisine. I don't know how like marigolds and walnuts taste together, but I'm sure it's a combo for a reason.
I,
Oh,
oh, oh,
ooh.
that's fun. Is that like secretary birds? Is that another word for them, or is that just a similar strategy? Oh, it's the South. What?
Rima.
Why? South American counterpart of the secretary bird. That's fun.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes,
And yes,
Tuesday
this
is
is
the strict one.
Tuesday always is. At least around this time, I think.
Okay, so
Okay.
when I search for marigold on iNaturalist, there's like try. Oh God, why do I have to say fake Latin? Calendulae, and
Sure.
also that's a tribe, and then there's two at least two different genuses. Gen- is that the plural?
G9, but yeah,
Genuses,
both are valid.
and they really don't look all that similar, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the
So,
marigold and the shredding version is not the way to go. But I did see that
well,
we
do
do.
we? Since we have some people who might know what like
Oh,
is there a reason to believe there's a particular kind of marigold that we would have here? I don't know if Viv knows about marigolds,
like
but
tropical-ish marigolds.
oops. Um,
But what I was going to say is, as we wait for that, there is a wonderful word for nga, the nga, the engma glyph, and it is a word for rope because
right.
a rope can be in many a shape
Yes,
if
in
we need it to
fact,
be.
look at
Oh,
that.
bless our little
Rope.
smart hearts. Ah,
And
yes,
we did absolutely nothing with it because basically any
killer.
squiggle you draw on a page could be a rope. Like anything is a rope.
Anything is a rope.
And I think we were sort of like, maybe we can do that. Marigold shaped rope. Thank you. Actually,
Hmm.
hmm. Probably not anything. That would be a boo-boo glyph, so probably wouldn't have any like sharp points, and it wouldn't have any disconnections like that maybe flower
Yeah.
glyph. But other than that,
I feel like maybe
many
we've had this discussion about the rope before
we
because
totally have.
of and like I feel like if worse came to worse, it could like approach like noose vibes, and that's not any direction I want to head into.
You know, um,
Womp womp.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless I mean, it was like if it was just depicting a knot, like another knot. Like what's your basic knot?
Like pretzel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Bip, bip. Oh God, how does a pretzel look? Well, wait. So okay, let me find my cursor and then
And that's all going to be really, really curly though.
yeah, for sure. And it's also even a simple knot is gonna get simplified in a future in like later versions of this script. Oops. Oh no, don't do that. So like, oh my God, why do you hate me? Right, there's your knot. Like, I you know what? What if that? What if that? I lost you.
No, no, I'm just thinking.
No. Sorry, I mean I lost the tab where StreamYard
Oh,
was, so I
okay,
couldn't find you. Too many tabs open.
Ooh.
What do we think? I mean, maybe not that particular simplification, but
Yeah, I think it needs like the two sort of like ends coming at
the
least like out of
ends,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that like one like skater star that had like the heart vibe?
No.
Okay, great. And yeah, but it needs to
Wait,
give a little bit like that.
why is it harder to do upside down? I mean, not that it's like a correct orientation, but you know, I kind of like it. I don't know where it would go.
But I
What the hell
think
am I doing?
that's in its favor. I do
It's
like,
actually if
yeah.
when you practice it a little bit, it's much easier to draw than you might think. Also, Juno has DM'd me another rope shape. Let me see what this is.
Ooh, I love.
Okay, Juno's suggestion is as follows.
Okay. Why'd you know? Now, Juno, that's just a crazy straw.
um, I mean,
I
it's
do
funny.
like
Wait, it could very easily like become a something like that. Like that's totally possible. Um, or like a coil of rope could also be a thing where it's like, say it's a coil like that, but then you just end up drawing the end, the loose end, and then the circle.
I'm processing because I'm understanding the merits of all three.
Yeah.
I half want to make it a poll. I think they aren't that, and we have a lot of people.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Let's do it. Okay.
And of course, keep in mind that so let's say the knot is A, the snake, the Juno is B, and the coil is C, and that you know any of these could be like flipped, rotated, whatever. Could also have like the coil represented that way, or actually maybe more likely be like that, right?
I'll put snack. I feel like it's a good way of describing that, or like coil.
I have to remind myself what a granny knot looks like because I was not in the Boy Scouts for very long.
I also don't know what a granny scout. Oh, a granny. Hello, a
Oh.
granny knot or a granny scout either. Granny knot.
Okay, maybe I'm not gonna.
What's a square knot? Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. It looks like a little like interchange for like
Oh, that's.
Oh,
I see. Okay, so well that wait, I'm looking at square knot, which would be like ignoring crossings. We have a sort of a and a whoops. That imagine
Oh.
that's much more symmetrical. Something like that. And I should really turn off that.
Oh, I see the square. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that's just overly complicated for
Yeah.
anything. And like they look like incomprehensible description. Well, okay. Are you gonna do the poll? Have you done it?
The poll is up, so people have
Oh,
been
is it?
voting. There's only 4
Oh, I did
votes.
not.
It is on YouTube also. You don't
Oh,
have to worry about the whole like 1, 2, 3. The
oh, that's what I was
options
looking for.
are not, Sneck, or Cole. So whichever one is piquing thy fancy, thy Mr. Fancy Pants.
I also have to decide which one of these I prefer, so I know what to vote for.
Coil.
Go. Which one do I like?
Okay. All right. I'm seeing where the things are lying, where they have put the little ley lines. What kind of
The ley lines.
Ley lines. I was recently watching a playthrough of on Dropout of Thirsty Sword Lesbians, which is a role playing game, but it's because it uses the same like dice system as another game that we bought called La Pasión de las Pasiones, and it is a role playing game where you are a telenovela character, and it is hopefully going to be so much fun. Bless you. But I love all like the little like indie like TTRPG things. Someone more in the know.
That was muted, right?
That
Just
was
check.
muted. Don't you worry.
Okay,
Yeah. It is probably a hoot and a holler. So I'm excited to like dive in. I like the conversation-ish games, and like I feel like it would be easy to role play. Like it's a telenovela character. Like how campy is that? Like that's like so much fun. So hopefully we get a chance to play it soon-ish. Let me see
how's the poll doing?
We are 66.
I'm gonna hold off on voting because I can't make up my mind, and I think this is gonna be one of those things where like once I see the results, if it's the one I didn't want, I will know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. It says 3 minutes. I'm gonna give it another 2.
Okay.
I did see, Caleb, that there was like a dropout thing happening. I think it was in Manchester, and if I'm doxing you, please let me know. But like, that's where I thought I saw it was. How do I make lethargy follow the maximum onset principle? I do think that they have the 2 colon notation now. That's new. So that may be how to like now how to fix that. I always did like the consonant and then like in like a parentheses like make sure like occurring before that jazz. I see. Oh, go away, scam calls. I don't need you. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. So,
okay, let's see.
49% went to Sneck. Coil had 38%, and Not had 13.
Fascinating. So
very fascinating.
I could, like I said, I couldn't decide, but I'm sorry, Juno, I was not able to decide between A and C. B was not one of my choices. So now I don't know what to do.
I will say that like potentially we can combine a little bit of B and C together because it can kind of be like the top half and then like the bottom half can be a little coil. So it kind of gives like I don't think like a cherry. I know there's like a glyph that I'm familiar with that like gives this vibe in one of the writing systems. I think in Yatlao actually.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. But like I have it where like you might not be able to see it. I'm gonna make it a little bigger actually.
Okay.
So like kind of like that a little bit. So like my pen didn't do that great job, but more so like the
Yeah,
top.
I think that's sort of where I
Okay.
was getting to. I have a little bit
Nice.
more snakiness on top first, but
Yeah.
that would likely go away.
I don't think
Yeah, I
orientation matters too much.
think that works. Let's go with something like that.
Yeah.
And this is
Nah.
Mwah.
Look at
Okay.
us. I was so surprised that we were going. I did not think that we were going to get that glyph in for rope, and we did.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. And all the nasals are finished.
Yay! Nasals. I have a Discord message. What is this?
Also, all and Jonathan, you're included in this. All I've been a bad noodle, and I am waiting to see the back rooms until like this week. And
Did you say
I have
bad
been
noodle?
I've been a bad noodle, yeah, as opposed to a good noodle.
Is that a phrase I should know?
Maybe I learned it from SpongeBob. So that was the Devil's cartoon that had animals that can talk. Yes, I'm so excited for Backrooms. I've been waiting for this forever. I want to see all the good movies again. Now that I have like a life again. Well, I don't have a car, but that will be hopefully very soon.
Sorry. Oh, it's awful. Sotan has sent me this very familiar looking glyph on Discord.
Oh, lovely.
Saying nah, which
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, I feel like this works. It's also this is like the Kiki version of the booba that we have at the bottom.
The insular G, the yaw.
Yeah, okay, that is the insular G.
Yes.
I wasn't like certain because you having said nah was throwing me off, but that's what I thought it was. The insular letters are fun. Wait, is it? Hold on. Where's my? Do I have that? Oh, I sure do.
Oh, yes.
I added a bunch of those like archaic letter forms to my keyboard. Oh, I'm not in the account I thought I was in. That's okay. Oh, and it's a little box on screen. That's fun. But some people will see it. Oh, that's funny. When I see on YouTube, it's a box, but when I look at StreamYard, I see the glyph.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's very weird.
Oh, script. Okay. I don't think there's any.
Did you add it to the table?
Yes, I added to the table.
Okay.
I was going to say let's skip to because I remember that we have two valid options with the shell and the liver.
Yeah. I could have sworn we did. Oh, look at this shell, liver.
Yeah.
And we even picked one. So I guess we just forgot to add it to the table.
Oh, well, screw us then. Lovely.
That
was easy. Great.
And by we, I mean let's blame this on Jake because they were the one who was updating the table.
Oh well. Script. See the word for shell. Do you remember the one Lang Time challenge where I think it was the first one and it had like the forms like Healy and like the bunny involved and there was like a grammar portion that like no one did.
I don't specifically remember that, but I haven't done all of them, so I might not have done that one.
That was one I distinctly remember, and I was just coming to my little brain.
Oh, look at this! Also, we've got Marigold crossed out.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect. I'm sure the conversations had overlapped.
Yeah.
So that can go away. Okay. I don't think there's any really.
Did we check sh? Did you already check that one?
I did check sh.
Oh, person.
It can be person, patch, or light. I would say out of all of those, patch makes the most sense to me because it can kind of be like the ground and like grass-ish.
I mean, sure. I thought you were gonna say person because that feels like.
Oh, we can. Yeah.
pretty obvious to me, but I don't know. Okay, so when you say patch, like,
Well,
yeah,
I'm now
I don't know.
I'm now understanding your argument a little bit with the person,
Or,
because like
well,
what
okay,
else
wait.
are they going to be drawing? They're going to be drawing themselves.
So this says patch area of low-lying vegetation. Would that be like planted things, like a vegetable patch, or is this more like, because low-lying vegetation sounds to me like just naturally growing, but I don't think of
I
that when I
I
think patch
imagine,
usually.
yeah, that's good. That's a good point. I
Because I
imagine.
was also, oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, well, I imagine more just like a little like patch of like a weed or something, like not really like anything like agricultural.
I
Ugh.
see. So my other thought was, if the ground is just a flat line and then we've got a few plants
That's what that was more the direction I was thinking.
and um maybe
Yeah,
the other thing, I mean, there's a million ways you could draw a person, right? I actually
that's
was just
good.
um for reasons, I was going into a little bit of symbol type, like non-glyph. Well, I guess they're still glyphs. They're not right.
Asemic.
Symbols, no, well, symbols in Valya culture that represent aspects of their magic system, but not are not glyphs represent to represent sounds. I
Heard.
need to slow down because there's this set of 18 symbols, one of which is a person, and I was like trying to come up with oh god, I have a bunch of random writing on here. So different ways to represent a person, and the one I actually ended up settling on was,
Oh,
I wanted it to look different than other stick figure type things. So that was what I ended up going with
okay.
for
That
this.
is adorable.
Thank you.
I
And also, the one that comes right before that looks like this, and that is a deer. So
mm-hmm.
like I like the flip of the main part of the glyph from one to the next. Um, and I wouldn't mind just like stealing that for this, because why not? But we could also come up with some other way to draw a person, of course.
I do like the left form so much.
It reminds me of some of the Yathla ones, actually.
Yeah, I mean, like I have it like right here. I don't want to spoil it, but um, it does remind me of one in particular, especially the one on the right. The
Oh,
left
really?
for saw is like it's that form with like a little like a line in between of it. I like they were like the deer's eyes, but it's like a
Oh, I
big
see.
old,
I see.
yeah. I have like well, I'm just writing out that last one, because that like I hear what you're saying, and so that rain. Oh, it is. Um, two things. A, because it is like as you said, like a more unique representation, and it kind of gives like ooh, like me, the fancy, and I think that's also very attractive. It's kind of like little like princessy, and that's like in a very very good way. The second thing is when I said, "Is that rain?" It viscerally reminded me of that one Apple commercial where they were just releasing Siri, and Zoe Deschanel asked Siri, "Is it rain?" And she can clearly see it, like out her window. She's on her treadmill doing cardio inside, bless her heart, and
Oh,
that just like retained in like rent free in my brain.
that's really funny.
Ugh.
And so, is it rain?
I genuinely think it is. I
It's
genuinely
very
think it
nice here
is.
today.
Yeah, it'll be coming your way very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
How do we feel about person versus patch?
Patch. I've gravitated much less towards.
It wants for me to turn into a sideways F. Um, it's less
Here's what I'm
clear
going to
though.
say too.
Like
I
I would
feel.
not see that glyph and know what it was trying to represent, even at the most. in the initial stage.
Very valid. I think it already started out rudimentary, where I think with the person, I'm liking the more complex forms where they can lead towards like kind of like keeping more interesting things over each other. Like maybe like the head gets lost in one example,
Ouch.
and then maybe like the legs get lost in the other language.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
What do I
Let's do
love?
that. And I can steal for myself. It's fine.
Ah, I love that.
Okay. So that. Wow. Okay. There we go.
I love
What
how I
else have
made
we
the
got?
word for person named
What?
after the
Oh
whale.
wait, that's sh, right?
That is sha.
Sh.
Yes.
Person.
Person.
Okay. What else? What else? Did we check out H yet?
H. Okay.
Don't
The rock.
understand the order.
Next.
Cell, nest, or rock? Oh yeah. Okay. We did talk about these last time, or one other
Oh,
time.
I understand the order.
Okay.
It's the IPA that it was romanized. So CHDHFHK.
Oh,
I didn't. My God.
I don't like that. I don't know if we even got as far as writing any of these down, because I think I do remember them coming up in conversation. Because nest is gonna look very different depending on what it is the nest of. And rock. Oh, this here.
It's
Stone,
a rock.
I wrote, because as I recall, there was a whole thing on Lang Time like the previous week about stone versus rock.
Ah, yes.
And yeah.
I first want to comment on George's point, because does the movie look good? Because I will say that Chinese horror can be really, really awesome. But also to Sodan's point, like the whole like private equity, blah, 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 it's very annoying on YouTube. Second thing is like when it comes to stone, I feel like it's going to just become a circle.
That was sort of, I think, why we left it where we did.
Yeah. I do think like as the glyph for persimmon looks like an eye, the glyph for like nest could be kind of like how do you phrase it? Like let's say like a railroad crossing, but kind of like an X in the middle as like to represent like the sticks.
Oh, interesting. Because actually there was a possibility of the oh god, I can't zoom out. The persimmon, that was one of the options that I had considered, because I don't know that this is necessarily the version of the glyph that we have at the split point, which is essentially what we're trying to get to, I think.
Then if that's the case, then like that might, how I phrase it, it might have them looking too similarly in the long run. But
well,
also,
I mean, I could totally see like you can have, these both be glyphs in an alphabet. Like that is a thing that happens.
That it has happened. It is happening.
And also this, and also sometimes this is a separate thing, and then whatever else. So like,
yeah,
it would also lend some like consistency to the system if you have similarities between glyphs.
Let's go.
So we could just have a stone that's a circle. Why not?
Yeah.
And
then have stone that's a circle, or which Witten. I feel like I'm just reluctant to just make it a circle because it's so simple. Well, but it's so stupidly simple.
And also going back to what I said before about these, we want these to still be recognizable.
Yeah.
You probably like if you looked at the glyph and didn't know what it was supposed to be, you would not know it was a stone. But if you knew that stone was one of them and you saw that, you'd probably be like, oh, it's that one.
Oh, it must be, yeah.
Yeah, diacritics and digraphs do potentially form to avoid ambiguity. So it's like that's not an issue, I don't think.
I think I'm gonna look at one thing, at least in the modern language, because I don't think H lasts really long. Yeah, I mean,
it might
like,
in the other one.
No, this is good. That's a very, very fair point.
Here's a fun idea. So if the
Okay,
H
maybe
just
not.
goes
Yeah.
away and that glyph gets disused, then the persimmon glyph in that branch would lose its center thing and just become the O. Whereas if the other
Yeah.
branch, the H survives, then you have two glyphs that look identical and have different sources, and that's just a fun little thing.
Yeah. Okay. You convinced me.
And maybe we should write down that idea.
Write that down. Write that down. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna check off H's marked in my little list.
Okay. I'm gonna where
Also, she isn't here, but this one's for Madeline, I suppose. Because it is a rock.
It's a rock. It was under H. Rock. Oh, what a great place to put this. Make similar
to
persimmon.
Something like that. I'll yeah.
We're okay. No, we'll about later. I'll do it live. Yeah.
Okay. I have my note written down, so I won't forget it. That is probably not true, but I have it written down at least. Rock glyph, rock glyph. Oh, she is here. Hello.
Yay!
Okay. What's left? We've got we're back to which didn't have any real good options, as I recall.
I think we've all. I think
we don't.
Options have exhausted.
So we are now at the point where we can start coming up with new words to fit glyphs we want to make, which means we can maybe brainstorm what would make a good glyph shape, and then come up with a word for it.
Oh, the easy way about it. Thank goodness.
Does anyone have suggestions?
Yeah, what are you guys thinking about? Like what glyphs? Because here's I will say the inspiration for the glyphs, and that might help you kind of think about the patterns that we want. So we have a bunch like of bananas, as you saw, kohlrabi, persimmon, an army ant, a flood, a village, grass. Think I would into patch then. Rope.
Oh yeah.
Hummingbird, terror bird, person, shell, rock, pod, like a pea pod, a shoe, and a fly. So maybe like another like inanimate human adjacent object like shoe, but not shoe. And like maybe like I don't know. That's what the folks say. What y'all saying? My company can last for years.
Why don't I do a little summary up at the top of what we've got, if I can remember? So
got H. We got S.
Let me go back to our list because okay. Bunch of nanners. Something like that. Kohlrabi. What did I settle on for that one? I remember we had something like that, but did it still have the bottom part? Where is it? Here. Oh no, it was a little straighter.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm less convinced than I was last time. We've got, of course, the persimmon, which something along these lines, maybe not exactly that. You've got our army ant, which, and sorry if this scrolling is not fun for people. I was gonna leave at this
I'm gonna
stage, I
assume that
think, and
one.
it simplifies. What was that?
I was probably just agreeing with you.
I don't remember exactly how it would be drawn, but something like that. Okay, we've got our flood and our village are basically the very similar glyphs. I don't know that we settled on a specific version of the village or house one.
I do like, at least for flood, like the one that kind of looks like an A, like one of those two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I kind of like the version with the inner, like the
I
door.
do as well.
And then
Oh my god.
that was the wrong one though. Whoops. So that would be this, and then that's flood, and then village is
Yeah,
that one, and then grass. What did that even look like? I don't remember at all. Oh, it's this
little
one.
Y doodle.
Yeah, let's just go with a Y, but again, these are sort of versions, not necessarily final. Rope,
Yeah.
um, something like that.
Yep.
Hummingbird, that was I think the first one. And yeah, you could tell the style was extremely different early on, because that's not what I would do now.
It's not that one.
What was that?
Is it? Is it the one that looks like a little beak?
Well, no, that was the like the flower. I
Oh, I
think
see.
I don't remember what this is. This might have
Maybe.
been something else. Oops. I feel like this was sort of the finalized version, but it's so abstract.
It is too abstract, and I feel like it's not aligning with the other ones.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So maybe we do.
Okay. And then
I'm
the
gonna color
two.
code all of these because we don't have We have these. We have these. Go away, Tate.
Where am I? Oh god, where's my mouse? Okay. Terror bird. Okay, well, so F maybe, I don't know.
Oh, why can't I color my table? Okay, I'm not gonna work with that. That's gonna take too much long. But
So
we have
this one was a little complicated, but we had that whole guy, and that will not stay.
that will not stay. Good.
Person, something like that. Shell was gonna be like that, I believe, like a snail shell.
Yes.
Rock.
Oh, so good.
Pod. We also sort of had a couple versions. I think I have an arrow for this one, so I'm gonna go with that. But that's not staying like that for sure.
No. I will say the
Shoe.
other one had like a boulder arrow next to it, but I don't know if that was
Oh,
just
did I miss that?
because or like,
Oh, I didn't see that.
yeah.
It's so squiggly. Yeah. Okay. Uh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's absurd. Okay, I love it. Shoe was like this.
Yeah. It looks like a little clog.
Yeah. And then fly. Oh, I remember, but I don't remember. What was fly?
Oh, the
Oh,
little
yes.
W, little lowercase omega.
Something like that, but with some amount of reduction.
Yes.
So these are basically what we've got so far. Okay, I think that's all of the ones
Okay.
we've settled on, and we've only got a few more. So after all of that, have people made suggestions?
No, they're talking
No,
about
it's all just Madeline in the Rocks. Okay, cool.
yes. Um, let's narrow down the hummingbird before we start creating
Okay.
new.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Because like if Terrorbird is going to be, and I think that also gives a lot of credence as well to like the person form too, because they're both kind of like giving a little more fuller just
Yeah.
portrayance.
You know,
I don't know,
yesterday I was like sitting in a weird way, and I needed a word to describe the way I was sitting, and I was thinking like when you stand, you have a particular stance. So I was sitting, and I had a particular sits.
I love it.
And I feel like I just need to make that a thing.
Sits. Débotage.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was thinking, I have lost my cursor. Okay, what I was thinking for the hummingbird was rather than simplifying the body and the beak down into a line, we keep an enclosed shape the way we have with the person and with the terror bird and with some of the other ones.
Yeah.
So this whole thing, and then the wings.
I think that's really adorable. I don't know why
It reminds me actually of like what are those bees? The hummingbird. No, what is it? Hummingbird moth. Now I'm getting confused. There's like all sorts of little animals that are trying to look like other little animals.
Oh, I have thought like the little like spoon-ish body both gives like the SIM card removal device. But also I thought my first thought was it looked like a tick.
No.
We already have a bug. Also,
we already have 2 insects.
We do have no. That's crazy. Yeah, then no, we can't do a third.
Okay, just to see how I like it. Let's go come on, go the other way. I don't want to angle the beak because it's not doing that. And as a reminder, these lines are not meant to be individual wings, which is why there's a bunch of them. It's sort of like blur motion effect, like they're moving so fast. It's just a little area. I like this already better.
The bottom one?
It's still very abstract. Oh, either of these.
It is still very abstract. I think either of these are.
Maybe it needs to retain the bean shape. Well, that was atrocious. Because it really like it has this distinctive. I like this one.
I drew what looks like potentially like New Brunswick with eyelashes. That's how I'm gonna describe it. That's one, yeah. Maybe like more. I can look like a mango. I feel like I'm doing like see like what's in the clouds.
Sorry, can I see the New Brunswick with eyelashes, please?
Yes, you can. It's very small, but like, and of course it's mirrored, but like that's of course like that's New Brunswick.
See, no, to me that looks like Lavuna's here.
Say hi. Yay, Lavuna cameo. Lavuna, how much do you charge for your cameo? Can I get a birthday message from you, please?
Yes. Hi, baby.
Oh my god. So much good heft.
Yeah, she's so chunky.
Oh yeah.
Despite our best efforts, she is extremely food motivated and
same.
Does not like anything about us anymore.
Yes, look at the camera, Laguna.
It's like way too much extra stuff on my desk right now because I was like finding things I need to take with me, and she's like, "What is all of this?
No.
I can't sit in my usual spot."
No.
You want to look at the camera?
Yeah, look at the camera. Look directly in
See
the camera.
People instead of showing your butt.
Yes, please. We don't want to get demonetized, Laguna. This is a PG-13 stream.
Look that way.
Hi, buddy. Hey, hi. I'm gonna look up your eye. Oh, look at that. Whoa.
There we go.
Yay.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. George likes the left-facing hummingbird. I appreciate that. It still doesn't look like anything to me, unfortunately. I'm trying to think of a way that this can be simplified into fewer strokes while still being recognizable. Because, like, if I saw this, I would think hummingbird. Oh no, don't no.
What if it's that, but then like instead of lines, it's more of a M. Also, Jake is here.
Jake, greeting.
Yay! I'm glad also, Jake, that you made it home safely. If you did,
If you did, yeah, okay. Maybe the problem is I'm trying to do the beak
what
and the body in one
what do you
stroke.
think of my version of the hummingbird from the thumbnail?
Uh,
That's a
I
great question. Let me
I will have to
remember
find
how
that.
that looks.
Hold on. Is it the thumbnail for this video?
Oh! I see it.
I
It's
don't. Hold
like
on.
I didn't
Oh,
process
yes.
this.
Me neither. Okay, so it looks like
Yeah, I feel
this.
that does give hummingbird.
Okay, so I will say I like it as a glyph, but for the stage we're trying to aim to, it does not look like I I, I would not get it. And I feel like we can sort of hold that in reserve as like one of the Descendant scripts versions, but I don't know about right now. Does that make
I
sense?
think I understand what you mean. I think I think the loop must be closed.
The loot? Oh, the loop. Sorry.
You're fine. I think there must be some sort of large circular entity.
I'm running out of room here. Oh, what? How do we feel about that? It's only two
Oh,
strokes.
wow.
It's a little ugly. But let me actually try this one on paper. That might help.
I feel like with the one stroke, it's kind of giving a little bit of like the kohlrabi with a little like left um
Oh yeah.
like left little hangover.
There's like a bunch of cat hair all over my iPad now.
Yeah. And I also think you could probably do that like maybe like in like three little doodles. Like a more loops.
More loops.
More loops. Ooh. How the
I
hell did you
can't.
get that on there?
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Ah.
She's doing her best, yeah.
Oh.
It looks much better realized on the StreamYard for some reason. I don't know how that's possible or why
Yeah, I
that is.
need to look to see what this is.
The best glyphs do have two loops.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty good. Uh I don't know. The more I do this, the more I'm liking the version where it's the one stroke for the beak, loop for body, out for one wing, and then you add the other wing, which is like the last couple that I did. And it could
Oh,
potentially
I
go either
see.
direction.
And I
So,
also think that
but if
like there's a component, yeah, I think it should go the other direction. And why I think that is because it gives like evidence for like Jake's form.
sorry,
Because
which direction?
it's the
The right,
the
right
yeah, so
facing.
yeah, so like that kind of like the cat portion of it like gets converted and just like the loop gets like not closed anymore and then kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay, so that one, I mean, it's always easier to do the stroke in the direction you're writing, and um that sort
Oh,
of
I see
means
what
I'm
you're saying, how
reversing
you're
the
doing it
order, so I'm
too.
doing a wing and then ending with the beak instead of starting with the beak.
I'm realizing this.
I like it. I like it.
I like it
Uh,
too.
I'm making it official. Except I don't know if I have enough room.
That's also
I guess
true, Jake. That's very true.
you could flip. Yeah, I mean, either way.
Okay, that now it looks very cute, I will say.
In that sort of squished space, it doesn't look too much like a hummingbird, but we know what it is. The glyph, yeah, it could
Yeah.
potentially face the direction of writing, which would put it in the direction it is right now. But the
Yeah.
terror bird is facing backwards for that. Um, I don't know that it necessarily would.
It has to.
I don't think it has to. Okay, so we were looking for suggestions for other things since we kind of ran out of existing words
Yes.
for things. So if
So,
anyone has ideas,
ooh,
yes, it does
it
have
does
V
have
vibes.
V. Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, 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 yes. We need a word for a ch glyph, a ka glyph, and a ra
GIF?
glyph. GIF. It is pronounced a GIF, though. I will say that it's not GIF.
No,
That's
it
a
isn't.
P.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Don't be scared of body parts. We don't. Do we? Well, wait, wait. Do we have foot yet? It says need to glyph for Mihirung
Oh
foot.
yes, we had the glyph, but we didn't have the letter. We didn't have the sound for it because we didn't have the word.
Oh, okay.
Where does that one go? But it was also specifically a bird foot, and now I'm forgetting whether it was Mihirung or
It's right above the H, right where we were working on, where it says TBD upper left corner.
Oh, tiny. Yes. Oh, right,
Yes,
because we found out that they did not have a rear-facing toe.
yes.
Jake says, "Hihi,"
I do like that. I think that's also
and we
very
definitely didn't have anything we
appropriate.
wanted for Q, right? I seem to
We,
recall.
for Q, we have. Oh, go away, Tate. Really, Marigold, which we already like shot down,
Right. That was
and to rip and to shred, which is a verb. So Keef is going to be a
there. It
foot.
is.
There we
Lovely.
go.
Were there any others that we had a glyph idea but not a word?
I
don't
think
think so.
that was the only one that like
The
needed
the only other one was if we decided to make this into the house rather than a village. Because it ended up maybe being only one house out of the village. Oh, and here's David.
Yes. Yes. Maybe.
I assume we don't have a house word.
I don't think we have a house word. No, there's no house word. But
Jake says, someone make a note in the document, please, about what specifically the existence of this word.
I got the foot down pat. So the foot situation has been taken care of.
Okay, good. It's under. It's both in the chart and under. Okay.
I just realized that is David and not in chat.
Yeah, no, that's David.
Jake, this was me last week, so I fully give you permission to backseat all the driving. Oh, speaking of driving trains, have you heard of stopping that train? Are you going to see Stop That Train, the RuPaul movie?
No. What?
Okay. It is.
I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of it.
So it first had like a lot of allegations for using a lot of like AI, like as a graphic design.
Oh God.
I will say that like graphic is like the lighting that things have been doing recently, like do give like AI like modeling, and I don't like it at all. Like people gotta like their shit better, like period. But I agree with Jake's sentiment. We already established my grievance with I. We have the foot. Where are my tabs? Oh, they're down here at the new window.
Okay, well, so do we want to do any other body parts? Obvious ones. I mean, I think eye is out because we've got the persimmon that looks like an eye. Hands is possible. Arm, leg. I've done all those in different scripts before. Nose, I think we've done.
Yeah, we
might have done nose last time.
Yeah.
Ear, I'm pretty sure we've done.
What about like we don't have a tree, but I feel like
Laguna.
oh
Laguna glyph.
oh, that would be a great idea actually. Look, wait,
Do we
yes,
have the word? Oh wait,
we do not have
of
a
course we have the word. That is why the word I'm saying. That's not the
yeah,
actual name for the thing.
but it also is a matter of would there be like a word for Laguna? Like or would it be borrowed in?
Wait,
Because
is that word not in this language? Now I'm getting
no, that's
confused.
in the Kogarten language.
Yes.
But
Okay. I can't keep track of them all. I'm sorry.
girl, me neither. But
Okay.
like, and I work here. But
Can I check
oh
in the back?
no, I'm sorry, sir. This is a weird man in some remote, and he's trying to review his life.
Okay,
Um,
but that's a good thing because it means if they have a word for
well,
it, it's not
well,
already covered
work.
by one of the sounds we have. You know what I'm trying to say.
I do. I'm gonna go into my drive, y'all.
Why is
Oh,
it script now? Did I do that? I probably did that.
oh, it's a Mac, girl. What? No,
Okay,
stop,
shoot.
stop, stop. And then I need. Hello.
So we could come up with a word for that animal, whatever we call it in English. It must have a specific Latin name, but
Oh,
I
it
don't
does.
know.
It is Parvipolus. I want to say Clytii, but it really kind of gives Clitii, but it's this thing. Because and Jake and or Will can and or Bib can chime in on any of this, but my assumption is that could possibly be like prey for terror birds potentially, but also like thought um but also like it could be a root in and of itself because it's still probably going to be native to the island, at least in like the region. They can swim. They could swim. Because platypuses can swim. I mean, like, but these aren't platypi. They're whatever the hell these are. And I know you're muted, Jonathan. I don't want to think want you to think that I'm ignoring you. Um,
I'm muted?
oh, you were muted, yeah.
Did I mute myself by accident?
I thought you had to do a little thing. Or maybe
No.
Laguna muted you? Okay, never mind.
I literally had no idea.
That's why I thought Jake was
How
like, you only have to do hold it there for 8 more minutes. I thought you had computer problems.
how long ago did
That was
Wait, yes, okay, because I said a thing and I was like, oh, Miles is ignoring me, but that's okay because they have something else that they're saying that's more important.
nope, not at all. Proceed.
Cool.
Okay.
So Sotan had sent me a message that I didn't see of another possible way to draw the hummingbird, which I actually really like because it looks a lot more hummingbird-like, although it is a little bit more complicated. But I want to. I like the sort of blip.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see,
It gives like strawberry quail.
it does. I'm probably going to limit it to two wings. I mean, two lines for the wings. So okay, at this point, it's getting kind of similar to the other one, but there's different possible versions that it could take.
I like
Okay.
that a little bit. I don't like it better. It does remind me of like this is gonna be really nerdy. I'm so sorry, but cyclic voltammograms, which is like an electrochemistry diagram. They're called like duck diagrams for a reason because they look like duck shapes and like kind of like how like the duck is like kind of how like the voltage differential or is it's been a long ass time since I've ever even done one, but that graph shape has stuck with me.
I love that. I also just remembered that while I was muted and didn't know it, I was asking you to spell the Latin name of the Laguna so I
Oh,
could look it up.
Par Parvapolis. Parvapolus.
Is that it? Wasn't there a second?
Oh, Clytiei. It is
Tie. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I guess the person name was Clytie, Clytie. I think it's a person's name, but also
Oh God.
it does look
I forgot.
like they're inland.
Okay, but
They can still swim though.
it's so cute. I can't. It kind of just looks like. Sorry, it's really making me laugh for some reason. It's shaped like this with tiny little legs. It's like it's got a huge little tail. That makes perfect sense. But it's truly just like very shaped. You know.
Yes, that's cute.
Can we do something with this? Can this be a glyph? Or actually, because the no.
I see what you're thinking.
And then we don't necessarily need the feet, but something like that. You made a new Latin name. Oh. Well, I won't be able to Google that. Leafing bird? I'm so confused. What's happening?
I don't know. Oh, maybe like the
Also,
leaf shape thing. I don't know if I feel like when I was drawing it, I got confused that little doodle on the left was the head and that was the body.
of the bottom, the right two.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I
I don't want to include the Bumby tail thing, but I because I'm seeing in the reference photos illustrations that the tail is a little bit wider. I wanted to try to keep that, but I don't think that would stay.
Ow, shite.
Oh,
okay. No, I'm fine. It's a particle board. Don't worry.
Okay, I didn't actually see what happened. I was on another tab, so I just heard a.
Oh, I just hit my knee on
sound.
my desk here. I'm getting into all sorts of collisions this week. My God.
Cheesecake. Oh, I saw your suggestion, so for the hummingbird, and we were going back to that, and now I'm attempting to draw a Parvapolus clytiae, which has a different Latin name that has been made up, but I don't know it.
Yes, Parvapolus something or another.
How?
Lomolier.
I almost just said, how direction do we want this to face? As in which direction?
I think it depends on how.
How do we feel about like a simplification like this? Maybe legs. It kind of just looks like a tadpole.
Yes, it looks like I would say like axolotl-ish.
Like, what if this is just a tadpole glyph instead? As much as I like the Laguna.
Well, we do have. Wait, hold on.
Do they exist?
No, they definitely exist because we have a word for frog. That is why I was being cautious of whether or not we do have a word for tadpole, and we don't.
Wait, tadpoles. Okay, they don't. Whoa. Okay. What's the name for when they do get the legs? What is that called? Is there a word for that? Or is that also part of tadpole?
Medial stage in frog development.
Oh, I see. You changed it to a different thing. Steropodontid.
So
Steropodontid.
So far, okay, this is great. So they go from eggs to embryo, embryo to tadpole.
Oh, what happened to its tail?
Tadpole.
Why did you change it?
Legs. I want to save this image and put this in the Discord because this is a banging image. Maybe polywog. I will say that I learned today that what is in animal or something or another amulet size there that are called froglets. That's cute. For but yeah, I think the tapple is not a bad idea. I don't not hate it. I think it's cute.
I want to see what this is that Jake mentioned.
The
I must have spelled something wrong.
Steropodonted.
Oh,
Steropodonted.
well, this is not.
Steropodon.
Maybe I need to go back to Google briefly because this is
they're kind of cute. I see. Look at the little guy. So yeah, these little dudes definitely do a little swimming. Oh, I see.
Okay,
I
I'm just confused.
understand. I understand.
Fluffy
Oh,
tail. Oh,
look at this little distinguished gentleman.
where?
Oh my
Where am I looking?
gosh. Look at this little guy. I want to share my screen because this is going to be.
We're out of time anyway, so
We are out of time.
But I still need to see it.
Show off. Let me get back to here.
Your profile picture.
Beautiful. Look at that.
But okay.
So this is, of course, like some like taxidermy representation, but I just love this little little langoustine being ate in that.
So why did you change it, Jake? Because this looks quite different than the other one, although I don't know how much of that is just due to like that one was a particular illustration and this is a different medium. But the tail is very different.
The tail was very different.
Oh, and Lavuna is back.
Okay.
Lavuna, you want to make another appearance?
Time to spend with you, and with everybody else here as well. I think that next week is our regularly scheduled program.
Well, if it is, if it isn't, I can't be here.
Oh God! You want to say goodbye very badly? Yes.
Okay.
Well, with that,
and there's some conlang background. No.
Yay! Wow.
Okay. Well, that's
okay.
That's what you get.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks you for joining us.